Hello, Teacher April. What will be our story for today? I really love the story we had yesterday about the girl who never stops chasing her dreams and continued to believe in herself. Yes, kids, I'm glad that you got a lesson out from it. This time, I have another story for you. Are you ready? Yes, teacher. Once upon a time, there was a young athletic boy who was hungry for success, for whom winning is everything, and success is measured just by winning. One day, the boy was preparing for a running competition in his small village with two other boys to compete. A large crowd gathered to witness the sporting spectacle, and the wise old man, upon hearing about the little boy who had also gone far to witness. The race started looking like heat on the finish line, but sure enough, the boy dug deep and called on his determination, strength, and power. He took the winning line and was the first. The crowd was delighted, cheered up, and waved to the boy. The wise man remained still and calm, not expressing any feelings. Now the little boy felt proud and important. The second race was called, and two new young, fit challengers came up to run with the little boy. The race began, and sure enough, a little boy passed and finished first again. The crowd was delighted again, cheered up, and waved to the boy. The wise man remained still and calm again, not expressing any feelings. The little boy, however, felt proud and important. Another race, pleaded the little boy. The wise old man stepped forward and introduced a little boy with two new applicants, an elderly fragile lady and a blind man. "What is it?" asked the little boy. "This is not a race," he exclaimed. "Now race," said the wise man. The race will begin, and the boy was the only finisher. The two other applicants remained standing on the starting line. The little boy was ecstatic. He raised his hands in ecstasy. However, the crowd was silent, not expressing feelings for the little boy. "What happened? Why don't people join my success?" he asked the wise old man. "Race again," replied the wise man. "This time, finished it all together," continued the wise man. The little boy thought that he stopped a little in the middle of a blind and fragile old woman, and then took the two applicants' hand. The race began, and the little boy walked slowly, very slowly, toward the finish line and crossed it. The crowd was ecstatic, cheered up, and waved to the boy. The wise man smiled, nodding his head. The boy felt proud and important. "Old man, I don't understand who are the crowd cheering for which one of us?" asked the little boy. The wise old man looked into the eyes of a little boy, putting his hands on the boy's shoulder, and answered quietly, "Little boy, you won much more in this race than in any race you have ever run. And in this race, the crowd cheers for not any winner." So that is the story, the race called life. Soon, when you grow up, I don't want you to live your life like you are competing against someone. Every person has its own time. You don't need to compare yourself to someone else's achievement. The question is, who ran next to you in this race? If they were weaker and older, did you help them cross the line? You all finished together because it is the best race you could ever run. So run this race called life. But don't forget that it doesn't matter if you win. What is important is how you run this race.